Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Hermit's Moon. That was kind of scary. I'm here on my back porch. It's a little bit of a rainy, misty morning, and that was an acorn that fell and got our attention. Got Miss Kitty's attention over there. If you're new here, my name is Renee. I pull tarot and oracle cards every day to help us figure out what our focus needs to be and how we need to get there. So I hope that you will decide to subscribe to my channel, and everybody please give this video a thumbs up. Now let's go ahead and get started. What does our focus need to be today? Wind, change. Wow, I am really finding that this deck, and this is the name of this deck, it's called Sacred Medicine by Asha Frost. This deck is very intuitive. The day that I'm filming this, the morning I am filming this, is the morning after the election in the States, and we have a new president coming in. So that definitely tells us that the winds of change are blowing. My personal, I'm not putting politics in this video at all, but I do feel like that we as a country need to embrace this. We need to come together again, figure out how we can mend all the division that we have, and just start working towards building America, a new America, where there's not so much hate and division. And that's all I'm going to say. But definitely... excuse me, big changes coming. Now that's just, the big picture. But what does this card mean for you personally in your world? What changes are you experiencing? What changes are you hoping for? Are you open to change? Because this in a way reminds me of the Death card in the tarot deck, which I always tell people, don't fear the Death card. It's not about a physical death. It's just about change. And we need to be open to that, because we can make the transition easy by just accepting it and knowing that change is a part of life, or we can make it really difficult and dig our heels in, and that's when things get messy. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our tarot messages. Our first card, we have Two of Earth, change. Wow. There we go, guys. Like I said, there's big changes coming. It's big changes for us here in the States. These cards are just telling us, wow, big change. I love when the cards mirror each other and support each other's message, because it just makes me feel so much like Spirit is interacting and trying to communicate with us, and I welcome that. So the Two of Earth card is the Two of Pentacles in a traditional deck. It's about balancing, and that's the best thing that we can do when we are faced with changes, whether they are welcomed or unwelcomed. We need to figure out how to bring balance into our life, because that's going to bring ease and just help the process be easier. So I want you to really try to balance out your emotions and the way you feel about the change coming. Now, I also caution people when the Two of Earth or the Two of Pentacles shows up to check your finances. Make sure you're not overspending. Make sure you don't have more going out than coming in, because that's the Earth sign, the Earth messages are about the physical world and our finances, and we want that to be an area of ease in our lives too. So make sure that you are balancing your checkbook, your bank account, and make sure that you're not overspending. But this is all about physical change and how we experience it in our lives. Okay, we have Mother of Earth reversed. This is the Queen of Pentacles reversed in a traditional deck, and this is Capricorn energy when I read. And I always, whenever Capricorn shows up, I always call it the Home and Hearth card, because she's very good at making people feel welcome in her home, keeping an orderly home. That's physically, making sure the house is clean, making sure it's running smoothly, making sure the relationships in her home are running smoothly. It's reversed here. So I feel like there's an area, especially around, this Two of Pentacles and the Wind card, the Change card. There needs to be a change in how you're operating here. Make sure that you are spending wisely. The Queen of Pentacles is very frugal. She normally knows how to handle her finances. It's reversed here, so that's another cautionary card for me when I see this card come up for us reversed. Just make sure that you are checking in on your people, checking in on your bank account, make sure that you've not been hacked, make sure there's no problems there, make sure everything is balanced, and go forward with the day. But you know, whenever we have this feminine energy coming in, it's about making people feel nurtured and loved and supported. And when she's reversed like this, I feel like something's out of balance, so we need to get that back in sync with our physical world and with what's going on around us. So I hope that resonates for someone. Okay, our last card, Father of Fire. This is the King of Wands in a traditional deck, and this is Leo energy when I read as well. So we have these two earth signs here, and then we're being given a fire card. This is something that you're very passionate about. When the King of Wands, the Father of Fire, shows up reversed, it can be about us trying to push our will a little too hard, and that can be throwing us out of balance. You know, we need to make our feelings known, and we need to use that fire energy to motivate us to create the world that we love and the world that we want to be in. But there also has to be balance. We don't always get our way. And this Father of Fire reversed, I'm getting a strong message that we need to accommodate other people. We need to listen to them. We need to listen to what's going on around us. Pay attention to the world that's going on around us. What's happening at your job, or your business, what's happening in your relationship. Because when Father of Fire is reversed, we're making it too much about us, and we're not taking other people's feelings into consideration. Especially when we have this Mother of Earth reversed, I'm getting a strong message that we need to be nurturing the people in our lives, paying attention to their goals, their dreams, their opinions, just taking that in. I'm not saying you have to go with what they want you to do, but you do have to entertain it. You should. Let's look and see what our T cards are telling us. Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Okay, look at this. We have this masculine, feminine energy. This could definitely be a couple that's trying to conceive. Could be an earth sign and a fire sign together. So there could be a baby on the way. That could be what these winds of change and what this change is telling you. There could be big changes coming your way for your family. If you're trying to get pregnant, this is a beautiful sign for us. Maybe you have not been preparing for this birth. So I want you to take this opportunity today to, if this is you, start getting ready. Start being ready for the change of a baby coming, of something new coming into your world. If you know someone who's trying to get pregnant, maybe share this video with them. It could give them a little nugget of wisdom that they need. But this can also be about a business opportunity, especially with this Father of Fire. You know, he's the entrepreneur card. The King of Wands, or the Father of Fire, is a very entrepreneurial personality. They know how to create something out of dust and make it just really be something successful. We're blocked a little bit when this card shows up reversed, but there is definitely change coming, and it could be around a business venture that you're trying to make succeed. I do feel like it's going to be something good. If you've been struggling, just know that this is change. We have change on the table. That's a good sign around this news of whatever it is you're trying to birth or this business opportunity. Okay, we also have Hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Maybe you have been so driven that you're experiencing burnout with these two cards in reverse, because these are very good business cards. For them to show up reversed like that for us, it tells me that you are in need of a break. Maybe a vacation physically or mentally. So you could be taking a trip. You could be, maybe this is your sign to start planning for one, that you need one. Or maybe you just need to start showing yourself a little bit more self-care, pumping the brakes a little bit with your drive. Maybe you've been so driven that you're hitting walls and you're hitting blocks because you're exhausted and you're not seeing a situation clearly. Just because you take a break, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of stopping, assessing the situation, and then going forward with a clearer mind. So take a break. And we have Bear, danger, especially in money matters. This, I believe, these are big money cards for us. A big warning about our finances. There could be a change. We need to really investigate. I told you, when the Two of Earth shows up, the Two of Pentacles, that's about our money and making sure that it's balanced. And this Bear card is a warning that something could be off. So I want you to, open up your phone apps, your banking apps, take a look and see what's going on, especially if you are a business owner. It could be really important for you to pay attention to your finances today. Maybe you've been overspending, maybe you've been being a little bit frivolous with this Mother of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles. She's normally really good with cash, but this card is telling us that something isn't right. So reassess the situation and then go forward. But this is our warning sign. Watch out. I would caution against any major purchases right now. Take a break with this Hammock card. Maybe let the change sink in and then go forward. But I feel like we're being cautioned around our money to make sure that we're really staying on top of things. Okay, guys, I think these are good cards all in all. We've got change coming in. This card is definitely reflecting what is going on in our world here in the States and really globally. Whenever you have a major power like the United States change course and change direction, it affects the world globally. So I feel like that's what the cards are telling us today. But think about your world, your little neck of the woods. How do these cards affect you? If you're still here, I hope you give the video a thumbs up. If you're not a member of my community, I hope you decide to subscribe. And just know I'm sending y'all joy, love, health, and wealth. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.